everyone. Well, I've gotten a little backlogged lately because first we got hit by Hurricane Irma, and I had spent 2 days preparing, for that. And then we lost our electric for a week, and then even when our electric was restored, we lost our internet for almost another week. So it's been taking me a while to get back into the swing of things. But if you recall, I had bought a bunch of 18-inch boy dolls, and I had planned to do individual reviews of them. I had done some introductions of some of the others, a quick intro, but I wanted to do a more in-depth review. So today I'm planning on reviewing my sibling doll, Thanksgiving doll, or it might be My Pal doll. It's the same company. So this is him right here. Now, you may have not heard about this particular company. Their website is www.mysiblingdolls.com. I'm going to later do a blog now. Sometimes it takes me a few days more after uploading the video to do the blog, but I will put, when I finish my blog post, I'll put in the description a link to that. And now they have a thing where I can actually put it in my video too. So I'll come back to that if you want, and it'll have the website information, and I often do a little bit more of an in-depth review with my written reviews than because with video reviews I like to keep it down to a time limit. So anyway, these dolls, as far as price, are a little more expensive than things like the My Life dolls, which also have a boy doll, but they're about $20 cheaper than your average American Girl doll, and they're nice quality dolls. They kind of all look alike, though they have, as far as facial features, though they'll have different colored hair and different colored skin, but they are nice quality. They're nice quality dolls. They're made by this company that is purpose is to give jobs to people that have disabilities, which it's very hard for adults to have disabilities. So you get a good feeling if you want from this place that that you're doing some good when you're also purchasing a gift, and that they're particularly interested in making. They make girl dolls too, but they have a lot of 18-inch boy dolls because they realized there was a shortage of this, and each of the dolls they kind of also want to spread social consciousness with children. So they have dolls. This is a pamphlet that shows some of the dolls they offer. They have, Patriot dolls for, and they have dolls that, peace dolls that are into peace. They also have traditional things, Going Green doll, baseball dolls for baseball. They have a My Pal doll, what they call a My Pal doll. Actually, mine's a My Pal doll, which spreads autism awareness. And they come with booklets. Like mine came with a booklet for Thanksgiving, and it gives a little bit of information about the place. And then it also gives reading material and websites about where you can learn more about the themes that the doll represents. In my case, that my doll represented giving thanks. It was a Thanksgiving doll. So, it gives sites specifically about that. My doll cost $64.99. Now, on the website, the only thing you may want to take into consideration is that sometimes the dolls look a little paler on the website. So, take into account that if you order a doll, it may be a little darker when you actually get it. Though I think mine's actually, I sometimes think when they first come out of their packaging, they don't come in boxes. They're shipped in a bag. But I sometimes find that sometimes the dolls, once they're out of their box for a while, they seem to lighten up. I don't know what that's all about. So my doll was $64.99, and then there was $13.97 for shipping, so the order total was $78.96. I believe I paid with PayPal for this, but you probably can use a credit card. I'm sorry, I forgot. I don't know about that. The dolls can be changed. Like, some of them you may want to click the arrow. My doll came as he was, like this. They didn't offer. They do have blonde dolls and black black-haired dolls, and then they have different ethnicities, Caucasian, black, and, kind of an Hispanic, I guess, look. Some of the dolls you can, if you click an arrow, you can choose whether you want a blonde hair or something. Every so often, they only offer it in the one ethnicity. So if you want to change your doll, you're going to have to call customer service, and usually there's to change the doll to a different ethnicity or something, or a different hair color. That'll be like $20 extra, and then it'll delay your delivery. You can also contact them to ask them to give them a different haircut. The only thing that you can't purchase separately are the outfits. They offer other accessories that range from $4 to $12. It's jewelry and shoes, glasses, clothing for the dolls. They have a few things that are like for the child too, where they can dress up the same. And they have things like little totes that you can carry the doll in. So let me see. What's nice about these dolls is that you can blow dry their hair as long as it's on low heat, and you can style it. They claim you need to be careful if you do wash the hair. You're going to have to keep the doll upside down, because since the doll's hair is rooted, apparently the doll water can get inside his scalp. You can hand wash the clothing and line dry it. Putting it in the dryer can shrink it. Okay, so I got that part. Okay, so here's the actual doll himself. And, so he's a very nice looking doll. I thought he was just adorable. I fell in love with him right away. I didn't know about the outfit. I liked that it was bright colors, but, orange pants and a yellow shirt, you're thinking, somebody wore that in real life, people would be, fashion police would be victimizing this poor little guy. But, he was just so sweet looking. Mwah. So, I just fell in love with him right away. So, he's a Thanksgiving doll, if I didn't mention that before. And he's got a pretty nice little haircut. It kind of looks like it might be a little home done or something, He doesn't go to Supercuts and spend a fortune. He gets a sister or something to do his hair, but it's nicely done. And he's got sleepy eyes, which so they close when he goes to sleep. I personally am not. That's not a really big thing for me. I'm actually a little leery of sleepy eyes because sometimes they can get caught. And in the old days, dolls that had sleepy eyes would get these cataracts in them, and they would get really scary looking. I don't think that's usually a problem with dolls these days. So, but I have one friend that said that her mother doesn't like the dolls that don't have dolls that have eyes closed because she doesn't like them staring at her at night. So, if that's your issue, the doll's eyes do close, though you have to lean them back, as if they're sitting up, they're going to stare at you. He's got little teeth, which I think was really cute. Teeth are something that are very, you have to be kind of careful with. They're not always, you know, a lot of dolls can look really ugly with them. So, he only came, you know, this was the only way he came on the website. But as I said, if you want extra, if you wanted a Caucasian doll or a black doll, different hair color, different haircut, you could ask customer service. But it, you know, it does increase your cost and it does delay your delivery. The clothing is very nicely done. It's sometimes done in strange colors. Strange colors, some of their other fabrics and all that. It's nicely stitched. It's pretty much, it's all Velcro, so it's not hard to take off. He's got a cloth body. The rest of him's vinyl. He's got a little white t-shirt underneath, and then there's this Velcro jacket, and then he has pull-on pants. He doesn't wear underwear. He doesn't, oh, wait, yes, he does have socks, I'm sorry. And then he comes with little shoes here. The one thing about all these dolls is that they kind of look like some of them look like they're caught in the 70s, you know. Like this, I don't know if you can see this type of material, but I mean, I haven't seen pants like this since the 1970s. They're this kind of fuzzy pants that have lines up them, you know. I've not seen things like that since I was a little girl growing up. He does stand on his own. Okay, so yeah, he stands on his own. I'm sorry you can't really see that too much. I'm kind of propping up. Sit down, he either needs his hands behind him or you need to prop him up. So, and the movement is kind of limited, but kind of pretty much typical of what you have with 18-inch dolls. The ankles and knees and elbows don't move, and neither do the hands. But they're very nice dolls, good quality. And if you're looking for a doll that has a message, you know, and they offer, as I said, a lot of boy dolls. So if you're shopping for your son or your daughter wants a boy doll, you know, this has a lot of variety, more variety than other doll brands that I'm aware of. Another thing, the only other thing I want to say, this place possibly, you make, if you're funny about religion, they don't shove it down your throat or anything like that, but some of the dolls, you'll want to be careful. They do have a religious theme. You know, so it may be, you may come across that they, you know, that it's nothing like our religion's better than the others or you have to convert or something. It's not like that at all. But, you know, like I think with the Thanksgiving doll, there was a thing about thanking God for your blessings or something, or I'm not sure. But there was another doll that I was actually thinking of getting because I liked his suit. It had kind of this Doctor Who quality about it. And but it was a Eucharist doll. So if you're buying for somebody that's touchy about religion, you may want to be careful about which doll you get. But otherwise, the place isn't pushy, you know. So I highly recommend the dolls. I just love this little guy. So this is a 14-minute review. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and look in the description for the future for my blog that'll give more information. Thank you.